the world of
Mhm.
Conan the Barbarian, Red Sonja returns. Watch her do nothing as all the villains kill each other. In Red Sonja 2025. Welcome to Tairimo Boys podcast. I'm your host Cody. With me in second chair is the boy who wants to burn down the magical forest. It's Jeremy.
Love the chaos.
Stop burning down forest, Jeremy. What would Smokey the Bear say?
For shame.
With me in third chair is the boy who beat a Cyclops in the Coliseum. It's Ryan.
What's up?
I'd like to see that. Today we're doing Tairimoversary like 2 months late because we couldn't get Jeremy to actually review the movie.
One, I don't want to review this movie. Two, it's been a busy schedule.
Yep. All right, so we're reviewing the Red Sonja hard reboot, the 2025 version that came out last year, out of the middle of nowhere. Like we put this on our schedule to watch it when it was in theaters, and it came out of nowhere, and it was like in theaters for like 1 day, select release. It was a mess.
I wonder why.
We know now. So Jeremy, we've got a history with the Conan the Barbarian movies. Would you say this lives up to the whole franchise expectations?
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
No, I didn't mind it, but no.
All right, that's fair. Here's my thoughts on it. Is like, yeah, no, it didn't. But I read that they were trying to go for like the Conan the Barbarian remake, like back in what was it, 2013?
Jason Momoa?
What was he, Conan the Barbarian?
I think so.
I think he was. Yeah, no, I still haven't seen that one.
Well, let's go ahead and get our first thoughts. I think you people at home know where this is going. So, Jeremy, first thoughts?
Go watch the original.
Fair enough. Ryan, what about you?
The original's fun, but I didn't mind the movie. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm gonna be kind of like middle groundish today. So here are my thoughts about the movie. Whenever I first started watching it, I was like, okay, the CGI in this is like really crappy, and it had like the kind of sets, like they're low budget sets, but the people who had the idea for the sets had like a vision. You could tell that really early. I thoroughly enjoyed the first half of the movie. The entire time I was like watching it, and I kept asking myself, it's like, why is this movie hated? And then like as soon as you get to like the halfway point in the movie where she's fighting like the Cyclops in the Coliseum, like everything beyond that, the movie just collapses in on itself. Do either of you boys have that same thought?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, for most part, this. Actually, for most part, just go watch the old one. Yeah, no, I did feel like the second half collapsed. It was just too chaotic.
Yeah, like if I had to bet money, I'd say that they probably wrote the first half of the movie, and then something happened afterwards. Maybe they were getting complaints or something that the second half was boring, so they redid it with more action. But it just makes like absolutely no sense.
You know, I will give this movie some credit. They tried to do some world building, which I did appreciate. So yeah, I can see more where you're coming from, Cody, with liking the first half.
Yeah, because like they develop like here's the character's motivations. It sets up like really cool stuff. Like, hey, this guy's burning down the forest. He wants to get like the magical book or informational book or whatever, and
Magic informational book.
like his like henchman lady, she's like possessed by ghosts and talking with him, and then you just get to the second half, it just completely falls apart. Ryan, you kind of like the movie. Did you kind of think the same thing?
I did like the movie for the most part. So here's where my kind of train of thought went. So the movie starts, I enjoy it. I'm liking what I'm saying, except for one part I'll circle back to. Then the Emperor shows up, and for a brief minute I was like, the hell is this theater kid that they got playing an Emperor? How am I supposed to be intimidated by this guy? And then I quickly got over that. And then it got to the Cyclops part, the latter half of the movie that you were talking about. And got to the Cyclops part. And when the Cyclops came out, I was like, I didn't really expect that. And then that thing happened. That's over with. And the rest of the movie happens. And I was kind of like, okay. Like, I didn't really hate this movie. So I kind of liked it. For the most part.
We fall for most part of this. That's fair.
But yeah, the Cyclops part was a little like, oh, I didn't see that coming. And kind of like, I had a hard time with it. I didn't have the hardest time with the latter half like you did. I was kind of along for the ride. I was a little disappointed by the comeuppance
I was okay. I got that written down.
and I was a little disappointed by the when it turns out he's a sympathetic villain. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
miss when bad guys were just bad. But yeah, that was kind of my part. The one part I did have a problem with was at the very beginning when the horse pushes her in the water, and then it cuts to like her bare leg coming out of the water, and then it kind of pans over to her, and she's neck deep in the water. And I was like, "Oh, it's about time for Boo Bonanza." And then she comes up and she's clothed. And I was like, "Oh, it's time for Blue Ball Bonanza." That part I had a problem with.
no, I knew going into this we weren't going to get a Boo Bonanza. Just
Yeah.
because it's a modern day movie. It's like, oh, they're not going to sexualize her.
Yeah.
I mean, they make some jokes towards like the old Red Sonja movie where it's like, I want that piece of armor in the armory. It's like, no, it gets her like the chainmail bikini she's used to wearing. It's like, this will
Okay,
look
I thought
better.
that part was funny.
Yeah, this will look better for the people in the Coliseum. But Ryan, on some of the stuff you were saying, like, I liked the Emperor character before the whole story fell apart. So, like, this isn't like your normal, like, oh, this is a mad Emperor with power. Well, I mean, he's bad with power, but like he is skinny, so that kind of shocks you, like right at the start. It's like you think maybe this is like a prince or something, but nope, this is like an emperor. But
Yeah.
the reason that he is as skinny is because he's more of like a science emperor where he's making like all these machines and stuff to like mind control animals and tear down the forest. They're war machines, so it's supposed to give a vibe of like a smarter,
Yeah.
like
Evil
villain
scientist,
character.
bad guy.
It's a shame they don't do anything with it though. Like we get like one machine, it's like burnt off, off screen, and like you could tell they didn't want to do any more CGI aside from the Cyclops.
We're
Blew
fresh
all
out
the
of money.
budget right there. The Cyclops took everything they had.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, here's a scene where they've got like a captured spider, and oh, they got a captured scorpion, and it's like, oh, they're mind controlling this spider. Can't wait to see that. Nope, never see it again. But yeah, they kind of squandered it with just doing nothing with it.
And then, like you said, Ryan, I just hate it when we can't get a bad guy just to be a bad guy anymore.
Yeah.
Like he's just too soft.
Yeah,
And hearing him whine towards the end drove me insane.
we
Yeah.
did not need his origin story.
No. Arguably, it would have been better if we did not have his origin story.
Well, I
Hello?
mean,
Leave it to audience interpretation.
Although I can't wait till the dude that does Joker does his origin story.
what, you didn't get enough in this? In this,
Yeah, let's circle back to that.
yeah, it was just completely unnecessary. Like, I don't need to know that this kid was a like Red Sonja's like friend that she accidentally left behind as like a child. And as Ryan, as you said, the comeupances in this movie suck.
Mhm.
Like, I couldn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I actually think I said that.
It's like, okay, so you've got the Emperor, you've got his like Lady Gladiator henchman, and then you've got his like baboon guy henchman. And then there's like an epic forest scene where like the baboon guy like kills like the like gladiator guy that lost his like girlfriend or whatever. And whenever I got to that scene, I was like, I'll bet they're gonna both kill each other because that'd be payoff. The guy gets to be reunited with his dead love, and then gets to kill this main guy. It's like, nope, he survives. And then like immediately after, the woman baboon who has like no stake in like the story jumps him and rips his throat out. It's like, okay, okay, maybe the next two will be better. And then Lady Gladiator and the Emperor just get pissed off and stab each other, and they both bleed out. There's your comeuppances.
That's your comeuppance. Here you
So,
go.
Sonja did jack shit in this movie.
He wins a drinking contest in the post-credit scene.
That is true.
Yeah, wait for the inevitable sequel. It's never gonna happen.
Oh boy, they were setting up hard for that though, weren't they?
Oh, I don't know how they expected this to get a fucking sequel with what they did. I think they could have released this movie in theaters and made back some of their money. Like, I haven't been able to find any like budget stuff for this, but like I said, they at the beginning they did a limited release. They made like $250,000 on it.
It did play in my theater shortly.
They did like no marketing, and like I said, it was like limited.
Yeah, now that you mentioned, I don't see anything for budgeting.
Yeah, like I think they knew this was gonna be a flop, and then they did what they did. But I still think it would have been better if they would have done like a wider release.
I don't know. I mean, then again, not that many people know, what Red Sonja is.
Yeah, they don't, but like there you go. There's marketing right there. It's like from the world of
Mhm.
Conan the Barbarian, Red Sonja returns. Watch her do nothing as all the villains kill each other in Red Sonja 2025.
That's some good marketing there, Cody. 10 out of 10 would watch.
I'm very transparent when it comes to my marketing.
Jeremy, did you know that this Red Sonja is a Marvel character?
Felt like it towards the end.
Yeah, we discussed it during our last Red Sonja review where they own the rights to her and Conan right now.
Red Sonja's descendant is
Who?
Mary Jane.
Okay, fair.
Is that real?
Yep, for a few issues, yeah.
Okay, it's
That's legit. I actually did not know that.
well, there you go.
Learn something new every day.
It's like how Rorschach fought the Joker. It's all about who owns the rights. By the way, Ryan, what do you think about like the whole like lady gladiator henchman and her like whole thing with the ghosts?
I'm actually a big fan of that actress because she was in a TV show I used to like. But there were certain parts that I was confused about what was going on with her. I was like, oh, I think I get this. And then I was like, wait, I don't think I get this. And then at the very end, when it's revealed that he put the voices in there, I was like, yeah, I saw that coming.
They kind of hint at it, but I personally I didn't like the plot point. I think she should have just been haunted by ghosts and wanted her to
Yeah,
kill.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that would have been a much more interesting plot point than him poisoning her so he can keep her under
Yeah.
control. I think he would have had her under control with or without the poison.
Yeah, I should say, yeah, that reveal was also disappointing.
Well,
A lot of disappointing reveals here.
Yeah, this whole movie's disappointing. Anyways, Jeremy, name some things you liked about the movie.
I did like the action. As we all know, I'm easily entertained. I like the action for the most part. For most part being Red Sonja is just an inherent badass and can handle armies of men, but when it comes to the possessed lady, she gets her ass beat every time.
You can't resolve the movie right away, Jeremy.
And there was one time she had the possessed lady in the chokehold one time, so I got a little bit excited. Other than that, she got her ass handed to her by her, but action was good. I'll give it credit to the world building. It's a world that I'm not that familiar with other than what we've discussed in the movies that we've seen. I know there's a lot to it, so it was cool to see some of the other stuff. Yeah, that's about it for my nice stuff.
Ryan, what about you?
I like the world building. I liked the cast. I like the woman they got to play Red Sonja. She's no Bridget Nielsen, but I like her.
You'd still hit her, right?
Yep. Yeah. Fun fact: Arnold also banged her on set. No, I'm kidding.
They stopped
That's why
playing
Arnold's
Arnold
in
on
the
set
credits.
a while back.
Yeah, because they knew what would happen.
Yeah. I like the locations they filmed at. I guess that would be part of world building, maybe. Her backstory was a bit cliche. I was fine with it. Oh, I liked the even though they did F all with it, the the gadgets and stuff that the Emperor made.
They really should have focused on that. Like have a steampunk mechs and have her fight a tank near the end. That would have been so cool.
That would have been cool.
Nope, just generic battles. But Ryan, yeah, I'll echo a lot of stuff that you said, and along with Jeremy. Like the world building was great for what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they would have gotten their shit together, I think this would have been an amazing movie. Some of the set pieces, I'll say, look good. You know, I've already been complaining that. I mean, the CGI looked crap, but I mean that's another thing. Like people had ideas, they just didn't work out. The cast was absolutely stellar, I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed the cast.
By the way, something else I want to mention. Were you boys disappointed by like I don't know the character's name, but like Sonya meets him like Coliseum is like, oh, this guy's important. We need to save him. And then later on, he's like killed off screen.
Yeah, the other Arconian or Hycanian or whatever the hell.
Yeah. Like, okay, what was the fucking point of this plot point?
I actually forgot about that character.
Yeah.
If that tells you anything.
That's what I'm getting at, Jeremy. He's
very unforgettable.
They build it up like this guy could be like very important and killed off screen. Here's his head. Are you
That's how
mad,
important
Sonya?
he was. He was off screen killed.
That just goes to show you, like there's so much wasted potential in this movie. So, something else I got here in my notes too, like Sonya's got like so much plot armor in the movie. Do you remember in the scene where she's in the Coliseum and it's like, I refuse to fight, and then like one of the crossbowmen like kills like her opponent? It's like, okay, what's the point of that? maybe she wouldn't have. I know she has attachment, but the crossbowmen and the Emperor wouldn't know that. Like anytime she gets in like the Coliseum, they're trying to protect her. It's like, why are you doing this?
He's the chosen one, Cody. Chosen one.
I don't think that's chosen is who survives in this movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should we even bother doing boys in action?
What was our rule for the original one? We weren't able to. Right.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta honor that, Cody. We gotta honor it.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay.
Because newsflash, we die everywhere. We don't have plot armor that Sonja has. Okay.
I'm just gonna say it when the horse pushes me in the water.
You're right. You hit the bottom to get pass out, Jerron. All right.
Your boys in action.
All right, Jeremy, and pass topic on to you.
I got nothing more to add on this one, boys.
That's fair enough. Ryan, what about you?
So, at a certain point, they put her in like the lore accurate outfit. Anybody else could have done without that, or just me?
I think it was a nice little nod.
Homage.
Yeah, I think it was
Like a
fun.
little throwback. I was okay with that. I didn't mind it. And like you mentioned already, Cody, I kind of like the jokes that they made around it. Like when she was talking to the blacksmith.
Yeah. Anything else, Ryan?
Let's see. What'd you guys think of the prince?
What prince?
Oh, Mr. Untouchable?
Yeah, Mr. Untouchable.
Or the untouched.
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason he's untouched, because he speaks like that.
I liked him in the movie, but like I've said before, like the movie suffered from too much that like it kind of detracts from it. Like if the movie was better written, then his type of archetype would have been like really great.
Yeah, I feel like it was a miss with him, like a miss on potential. But I mean, I liked him as a character.
Would it have been out of bounds for this podcast if I called him the Prince of Persia?
No, that's allowed.
That's fair. Okay. That's fair.
I mean, he does have that vibe to him, so.
I mean, that's the vibe I got from him too.
You can get any complaints from me, Jeremy? Final thoughts?
Watch the original.
That's my final thoughts right there.
Right. Yeah, that's my final thoughts.
Ryan, what about you?
I liked it, but it is not without its problems. Maybe worth one watch.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll agree. I mean, it's not the most miserable thing ever. Like we've reviewed some really miserable stuff. Jurassic Triangle for one, Jurassic Galaxy for two.
We come through the trenches.
But yeah, it's just a mediocre movie that if you're a fan of like the Conan the Barbarian series, you go into it, you're just gonna be left disappointed because the movie just collapses in on itself like late into the movie. So let's scale this bad boy. So you should know what the scale is today. It's the Conan the Barbarian scale. So from the original Conan the Barbarian movie to the Conan the Barbarian remake. And next time we do the scale, this Red Sonja movie is probably going to be at the bottom. Where would you rank this movie, Jeremy?
I was going to say, to be fair, I'm going to have to rearrange the scale. But as of the moment, I've seen this hard reboot over the remake. So I'm going to put this one Red Sonja dagger over the remake.
Fair enough. Ryan, what about you?
I've heard very bad things about the remake. To be fair, I don't know if that's true. But going on that, I'm going to put it 2 daggers above the remake.
We're definitely revisiting this scale.
Well, let's go with it. I'll keep with the dagger theme. Let's go with like one chainmail bikini above the Conan remake. I mean,
okay.
Like I said, I saw like maybe the last 5-10 minutes of the Conan the Barbarian remake on TV. Like I think it was last year, and I think it would probably been a good movie if it was stood on its own. But this is a remake, kind of like the RoboCop thing. I think it's bad, but yeah. But anyways, watch the other Conan the Barbarian movies, the old ones, Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Bridget Nielsen Red Sonja movie. There you go. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to our episode of Tairimo Boys podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what your favorite Conan the Barbarian movie is. And don't forget to ring the motherfucking bell. Stay tuned for more episodes.